Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So we have some additional information related to the 55 summon ticket, which guarantees a pretty much LR. So I wanted to cover the information ASAP because, including myself, I think a lot of us were curious as to how to attain those tickets and, information related to that. So I wanted to cover it as soon as possible. So we'll run through it. And this is based off the information provided by Datago over on Twitter. He has this website that he runs. It's actually quite useful. I've been using it since I think it was 300 million download celebration period, but a lot of jam-packed information. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Again, this is related to the Goju Goren Gasha, which is like the 55 summons, we'll just go ahead and call it. So at this point in time, this is strictly related to the 5-year anniversary, and you do have to get a total of 55 tickets in order to get one multi in to pull it. So basically, you have to get all 55 in order to summon off of this ticket banner. So let's go ahead and go through this is pretty much the introduction section. So again, you do need all 55 tickets in order to get that one multi of 55 summons. So it's not like you can do a couple of multis here and there. It's pretty much all inclusive at one time. And the good thing about it is it's running till March 5th at 4 p.m. JP time. So that's pretty much telling me that it's active during the entire 5-year celebration period. It is in fact an LR guaranteed type summon. So think of it pretty much the equivalent of a step up summon banner with a free-to-play option where you can get everything in-game, freely based on fulfilling missions. So let's go ahead and go through the information here. So right now at this point in time, we only know about 47 tickets that you can get out of 55 based on missions and stuff like that. It looks like he stated that the remaining 8 tickets, we're not entirely sure at this point when it's going to be available. Hopefully it's not the case where we have to wait until part 2 in order to get the remaining tickets. I hope we can pretty much get everything during part 1 and they just haven't released the information yet. So with that being said, you do get 5 tickets starting off the bat in a few hours actually, based on the first time login as the start of the 5-year anniversary campaign. So a couple of hours away from that. This is again all the missions required. And looks like based on, the missions themselves, you get 42 tickets, plus the 5 tickets you get from the first time login or first day login for the campaign celebration period. It's equivalent of 47. Again, the 8 remaining tickets, we'll have to wait and see how we're going to get those tickets. So let me run through each of these missions for the amount of tickets you get out of that. So the first 3 is basically you have to get a certain amount of skill orbs. So 1, 5, and well, actually it's the first 2. I'm sorry. Basically you have to get 1 skill orb, 5 skill orbs. You get 1 ticket each, and then basically you have to equip one of the skill orbs in order to get 1 ticket as well. 5 times, pretty much equip 5 skill orbs, and you get 1 ticket as well. And then for the next one, it's basically you have to equip a skill orb and clear once. You'll get 1 ticket out of that. Looks like for the following 4, you have to. It's based on SA levels. So level 3, SA level 5, SA level 7, SA level 10. You get 1 ticket each, up to 4 tickets for that. So basically, you have to raise the SA to a certain level. The next few ones where you see ACT, that's related to stamina. So you have to, deplete or use up at least 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, and 700. Up to 500, you get 1 ticket each. And then if you end up using up at least 700 ACT or stamina, you get 2 tickets out of that. Okay, the next one is basically the Kamireberu no Mo tokens. Like I think that's the new mission coming out with training with Whis or something like that. I think, but it's basically the direct translation for that is like godly level intense training. That's probably what I would call it. Just clear that 5 times, you'll get 1 ticket. We obviously don't know at this point because we haven't seen it yet because it's not opened up, but you'll probably easily recognize what that refers to. But clear that 5 times and you will get 1 ticket for that. Looks like the following next list of missions is based on the what is it, like Frieza Army Training event. So basically you clear it 5 times, you will get 1 ticket out of that. From what I heard, I heard it's almost like a mini version of the punch machine where it's based on certain categories. You have to clear it. I think we saw that with 300 million download with the Hercule, blocks or whatever it was. I think it's probably similar to that, but you clear that 5 times, you'll get 1 ticket. And then these are individual pieces where it's like Series 1, you clear that once, you'll get 4 tickets. Series 2, you'll clear it once, you'll get 4 tickets as well. And then 3 and 4, you'll get 4 tickets each. So it's based on like different levels, I guess, in a way. And I think that's how the Hercules, break-in blocks or whatever it was. I think that was a similar situation or criteria with that. So that's pretty much the summary with that. And then, basically by clearing all 5, you'll get a ticket out of that as well. So the other one is the story event where you get the free-to-play Kid Broly and Kid Vegeta unit. You'll get a ticket each by clearing it 5 times or 10 times. And then the last 2 is pretty much related to the Zamasu event. So you have to clear that Zero Mortals Plan story event 5 times and 10 times, and you'll get 1 ticket each for that. So that equates to 42 total tickets in order to get the large bulk out of the 55 total tickets you need, plus the 5 tickets you get from the first time login. That's 47 total. Again, the last remaining 8 tickets, we don't know at this point in time of how to actually get those, but again, we'll definitely find out how to get it. It's just a matter of when we'll get that information. So I imagine it's not going to be overly difficult to get that, but we'll find out what that is. So with that being said, I think that's pretty much it here. So the last thing I wanted to cover, so the very last section is, unfortunately, we don't know the featured units or list of units included on this. It is LR guaranteed. However, we don't know what LRs are going to be featured on this banner. Hopefully they make it pretty new instead of like some of the other, like for example the Step Up banner. Like they had LRs guaranteed, but they didn't include a lot of the new ones. So hopefully it's an updated version of that to where we get some of that. We have the opportunity to potentially get some of the newer ones. So at this point in time, we don't really know the featured unit list. I saw a link about the new story event, but it's not updated to where we have information on that. So he hasn't updated that section, but I think this is a good starting point, and I'll leave it in the pinned comment where everything's translated. That way you can take a screenshot and save it on your phone and refer back to it when you're grinding instead of having to watch this video over and over again. So hopefully that'll help you. Again, that's pretty much the extent of what we know. I'll close out by saying we know how to get 47 so far out of the 55 tickets, and as soon as I find out about the last remaining 8, I will definitely cover it and update it for you guys. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys found this helpful, enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely make sure to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, definitely hit the subscribe button, because I do tend to update Dokkan content whenever news drops as frequently as possible. So definitely do that if you're new. All right, as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.